Hello, my beautiful people. I just want to say, and this is my second video now where I am sat down talking to you guys, which normally I like to do more vlogs and stuff like that. But when I tell you guys, I made such a massive effort to make a video about the series I'm starting on my channel called Living Alone Diaries. Why can I not upload it to my laptop? The video is 40 minutes long, which is crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to feed you guys with the content, but it's literally 40 minutes long. And every time I try to upload it, upload it's 10 minutes, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my other video, and it just won't work. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to save this video and get it to you guys soon. But in the meantime, I wanted to show you guys my tattoos today. I got my tattoos done yesterday. I got 4 more, so now I have 7. I also have been very sick. So along with everything else I said in my last YouTube video that I've been struggling with recently, I'm now also sick. You can hear it in my voice. I am feeling a lot better today. But that's where I've been at. So I haven't been to uni this week, which is my first week of uni, because I've been very sick. I've had personal stuff going on, which is just great. I got my tattoos done, so I can't go to the gym or use the sauna. So I am basically heartbroken about that for the first week, and I can't go to the sauna for 3 weeks. What the hell's going on? And just a lot of change. I'm still trying to adjust to my new life of living here, and I've just been struggling with my sleep as well. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of contributing factors. However, I have so many amazing friends that have been cheering me up, and I've just been trying to take care of myself, which has been really hard because I've been doing so many things that are out of character for me, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in my last video as well. Sorry that I'm spinning on my chair. It's just really fun. So a lot has been going on, and I am gonna get back on track. Or I don't even want to say like I'm off track. Like, life is life. I'm just a human being. Like, I'm doing the best I can. Sorry, I keep playing with my hair. I'm doing the best I can, and that is all that matters. Like, genuinely, that's all that matters. And that's what I want this channel to be about. Like, I don't want to come here and be like, yeah guys, everything's fine, like, you know, this is how I'm feeling, everything's good. Like, no, like, if I'm having a bad week, if I'm having a bad month, I want to tell you guys. Like, obviously I don't have to go into personal detail about every single thing happening in my life, because that we would be here all fucking day. But there's things I want you guys to know. Like, I'm a human being, I struggle as well, and I always said I wanted my channel to be a place that I can talk about my mental health openly, and I feel like I'm sticking with that, which I'm really proud of myself for. But nevertheless, I want to give you guys a tattoo tour. I don't know if I've shown you guys my previous tattoos. I had 5 and I got 4 done yesterday. Now you might be thinking 5 plus 4, no wait, I had 5, wait, no, so I have 8. I said I had 7, I have 8. So I had 5 and I got 4 done yesterday. So you might be thinking, oh, okay, she has 9. One of them was actually a cover-up, so I'm very excited to show you guys that one actually. Now, I cannot fully show you all of my tattoos because of YouTube's guidelines, okay? And I'm trying to be respectful out here. But I will insert pictures of all of them as well, so you guys can see them. If you want to use them for inspiration, please go ahead. I also want to talk about my experience, my pain level with all of them. Now, I don't want this to be a super long video, but honestly, I've wanted to do a tattoo tour for a long time, especially now that I have more. So yeah, I'm still really annoyed that my vlog is not uploading, but I still wanted to put things out for you guys. And I know that this video is a day late as well, but I told you, like, things have been rough. Not rough, but you know, I've just been adjusting, and I've also been sick. So YouTube hasn't taken the back burner. It hasn't, because I am uploading today, even though it's a day late, and I'm gonna edit this the second I film this, and I haven't even eaten yet. So I am that committed for you guys, even though, like, I say you guys, but like, honestly, I just film these videos for myself because it's just so fun to look back on. I was actually watching my videos earlier, and I was like looking back at them and I was like, wow, 6 months ago I started YouTube and I've changed so much. It's literally crazy. It's crazy. And now we're at 200 subscribers. Not that it's even about subscribers, but it's just, this is a fun little safe space that I have. And I also really love how the little like community I've built on here. Like some of the comments I receive on my videos are just, I love you guys. You guys are cutie patooties. Anyways, so let's get on with the tattoo tour. So I'm gonna go in order of what tattoos I got first, and then I'll tell you guys like the meaning behind them and then why I got them and paint level experience. Again, ignore my voice because your girl is dying. So first of all, I got this semicolon tattoo. As you can see, it's very, very small. It's on my left wrist. And I really, really like this one. Again, I will insert pictures of all the tattoos as I'm speaking about them. So picture please for future Emily editing. Picture please. I got the semicolon done, which a lot of you will probably know. It's like representation of mental health, of suicide, of mental health conditions, like struggling in life in general. And it basically, I might butcher this, like the explanation, but it basically means that you could have like stop, like you know how a semicolon continues a sentence and a full stop stops a sentence. It's almost like you chose not to end your life, you chose to carry on despite the shitty fucking things you've been through. So this is actually the only reason I ever wanted to get tattoos. And you might be thinking, this is so small, I have 7 more, and this is always going to be my favorite one because it's the one I got first. It's the one that meant the most to me. It's the only tattoo I ever really wanted to get, even though it's the smallest thing ever. I also told myself, if I ever in the future want to get more tattoos, I don't want to get anything else on my arms, because one, I like my tattoos to be very discreet and like not really noticeable. And I also really like my arms. Not saying that people with arm tattoos look bad. I think they look fucking fire. But not around here, partner. Not around here. I sound so sick. I'm literally like hearing myself and I'm like, the fact that I'm gonna upload this and I'm gonna have to listen to me speaking whilst I'm editing this is horrendous. But this is always gonna be my favorite tattoo, honestly, and it's just the meaning behind it. I have spoken a lot on my channel about how much I've struggled with mental health, and honestly, just someone's looking at this, I'm just like, I'm having a bad day and I'm like, bitch, we're fine. We've been through worse, like we're fine. So that's one that I really like, and I really recommend getting that one if you've like gone through a lot of trauma, if you struggle with mental health, if you've been through something really bad in life and you've overcome it and you want a representation of that on your body but you don't know what to put. This is a really good one. I think Selena Gomez actually has hers on her wrist as well, and I saw that she had hers on her wrist and I really liked that placement, so that's why I went with this placement. And there's also another reason why I don't want anything else on my arms, because I know this is so small, but it's almost like this means so much to me. I don't want anything else to like overpower it, if that makes sense. I've seen a lot of people have like a semicolon, like a butterfly wing next to it. I think that is so pretty. So yeah, then the second one I actually got is my butterfly tattoo. So let me try and show you guys this in some sort of aesthetic way. I just realized this is such a bad angle, but this is my butterfly tattoo. She's very cutesy. I again will insert a picture so you can see it better, not me like literally putting my fucking leg out to you. So I got the butterfly tattoo because it symbolizes transformation, and again it's something that's very special to me because a lot of my childhood and years growing up, all I was really experiencing is severe trauma, and a lot of the time I would think this is how my life's going to be forever. I can't change, I can't grow from this. Again, when you're a child, you don't really understand what's happening anyways, but I was stuck in that mindset for a very long time. And even though I'm still growing, I'm still healing every single day, getting that is a constant reminder to myself, like, hey, like, again, you've overcome so many things, but you're constantly transforming, you're constantly evolving. Like, just because you've gone through trauma doesn't mean you can't flip that and turn it into like such a beautiful thing, if that makes sense. So I really love the butterfly, and honestly I think the butterfly is honestly probably my second favorite as well. Like, the first two I got done are my favorites because I think they hold the most meaning to me and the most, like, they feel the most special to me. And I also love the actual tattoo itself, like the design and the shading and like everything about it. I just love it. I love the placement. Like, I'm just like obsessed with it. And when I was getting my other tattoos done yesterday, I was gonna put one of them near that butterfly, but I was like, no, like, this butterfly, it needs its own space on my body because it just means so much to me. Same with the semicolon as well. So I got those two done literally like 3 years after I turned 18. So moving a bit reckless, moving a bit mad. I don't know why I said that. That gave me the ick. And then that was my first session. And then I think 7 or 8 months after that, I went back and got 3 more. So the reason I actually wanted to get more was because I wanted to get a Saturn. And I have a Saturn on my right leg, like near my ankle. And it's like a little Saturn, like a fine line with like little sparkles around it. And I got that because of a song on Ariana Grande's Eternal Sunshine album. If you haven't listened to the album, go listen to it because it's really fucking good. And it's honestly my favorite album of all time, so I recommend. But there's a song on it called Saturn Returns Interlude, and it's basically I'm not sure if it's a voice memo or like what, but it's basically her grandma speaking. And basically it's really hard for me to explain like exactly what it is, but she almost talks about how like you can't stay stuck forever in the life you're living if you're like unhappy with it. Like, you need to like get up and make a change for yourself, like, if that makes sense. It's so much more deeper than that. And I actually made a TikTok before, like a few months ago, explaining my tattoos because I wanted something to like have that I just has all the different meanings. And I remember I tried to like summarize it really well, and I explained it so well, and now I can't. But it's, again, it has a lot of meaning towards it. Again, the tattoo has a lot of meaning behind it, and I also got it because I wanted some sort of reference of the album on my body. Let me show you guys that one as well. I'm gonna have to pop it out. I almost just fell. We have to get up for this one, but this is the Saturn one, and it has the little sparkles. Now, I will say I wasn't originally going to get the sparkles, but my tattoo artist asked if I wanted them, and I said sure. And I really regret it because I feel like it kind of takes away from the Saturn, and it just makes it look a bit like that's the only thing I've regretted about any of my tattoos, which it could be worse because it's also barely visible, so it's fine. But I really like that one as well, and I love the meaning behind it. Then I also got a heart behind my ear. Again, I'll insert pictures because I can't really flip it, but I'll insert a picture. This is the only tattoo that has no meaning to me. I just thought this was fucking cute, and the placement is fucking sick. Like, I'm sorry, but behind my ear, yes. I've had so many compliments on this tattoo behind my ear, and especially because when people hug me, like, they can see it, and they're like, oh my god, I love your tattoo. I'm like, stop it, that's so cute, thank you. But I love the placement, and I was honestly debating to even get another one on behind like my other ear, but I just think it would, I don't know, I feel like it wouldn't be symmetrical, if that makes sense. Like, I just like that it's on one side, I don't know, but I really like the placement. I love it. I love that it's discreet. Like, if my hair's down you can't see, if my hair's up you can. It's so cute, and I just, I love it. I know it has no meaning, but a love heart, you can't really go wrong. Like, you can't really go wrong with a love heart, and I don't think I'll regret it anyways. And then also in that session on my back I got gratitude, which I will again put a picture up here. Now, this is self-explanatory. I got gratitude because it was a reminder to myself to be grateful for everything in my life despite things I've gone through. However, I was gonna get something I changed my mind last minute basically, and I was gonna get something else in writing, and then I panicked and I was like, oh, let me just do gratitude because I couldn't think of anything, which is really bad. And I also got something on my back which I said I would never do. Although it was very small and it's very discreet, I I didn't like it, and honestly since I got it done, like I have grown to really like it. But I did actually get that one covered up yesterday, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But I basically just got that because it was cute, whatever. So as you can see, the first session with like the semicolon and the butterfly tattoos, they had so much meaning, they're so special to me. And the other session is kind of like, I just want more tattoos, but I still love them nevertheless. Like obviously the Saturn has a lot of meaning to me. I recommend you go listen to that interlude because it's so good. The whole Eternal Sunshine album is insane. The heart behind my ears, I just love it. And the Gratitude, I loved it as well. Like it's cute, whatever. And let's fast forward to my third session. Again, I've gone to the same lady for my tattoos, and she kills it every time. She's such a good artist. I got 4 new ones. One of them is a cover up, so I guess 3 new ones. So I got Art Deco on my right leg, which I will show you guys. This is such a bad angle. I'm gonna look back at this video one day and be like, what's going on? But I got Art Deco right here. And I love the placement. The Saturn's like on the other side. I love the placement, I love the font, it's so cute. Now I got this one because, as you guys have seen in a few videos back, I went to see Lana Del Rey live with my best friend. This was one of the best experiences of my life. Seeing Lana live, like I don't listen to her religiously, I really don't, but I've loved her music for so many years, ever since I was younger. The first song I ever listened to from her is Summertime Sadness, and the only reason I know that song is because my dad used to play it in the car when I was growing up, and it's just a banger. Obviously it was like on the radio as well. That was like my favorite song from her, and ever since then I like got all of her CDs. I have all of her CDs, like album CDs. Like, girl, I am a true fan. And my favorite song is on her Honeymoon album called Art Deco. I recently also have been obsessed with White Mustang. Like that song is so good. But honestly, Art Deco, even though she hasn't ever explained, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, the meaning of Art Deco, like the song, but it doesn't seem like it has like a very in-depth meaning, if that makes sense. Like I have tried to Google and stuff, but honestly just the song itself, the way it makes me feel, I've played it when like my head's just a mess, and I don't listen to sad music, but I don't listen to upbeat music, but I just want to listen to a song that I can connect to and just feel like I'm just floating. Like the song just makes me feel like I'm fucking floating. It's such a good song, it's so good, and the last 30 seconds of it is literally just like instrumental, and it's insane. And for the longest time I've also wanted to learn choreography to this song as well, so I will be doing that hopefully at some point. And I need to get it tattooed because after seeing her live I was bawling my eyes out during that concert, so connected to the music and her, and also me and my best friend were just like crying together. It was such like a nice bonding moment, and it made our friendship blossom even more, and it was an amazing night. And it was just, yeah, her songs have been very healing for me and have been a huge part of my healing journey, especially that song. And I was gonna get actually Born to Die tattooed in the font that everyone does it. I'll insert a picture here. But this means so much more to me. I think it's so much more me, and I don't think I'll regret it like ever. Then I got Eternal Sunshine on my right thigh. So basically everything is on my right leg except the butterflies on my left leg because it has so much meaning to me. I don't want to, nothing else belongs on that leg except that butterfly. Even though it's basically like on my foot, but still. So I'll insert a picture here because I don't really want to get my thigh out for YouTube. But I'll insert a picture. It's the same font as Art Deco. This is, I could talk about this album for hours. This album that Ariana Grande has made, honestly, has changed my life. Now, I've loved her for years. Ever since I was a little girl, I've loved Ariana Grande. I loved her on Victorious. I loved her in Wicked. I love all her acting that she's ever done. I've loved every single album she's put out. I remember the Sweetener album actually got me through my first like bad time in my life when I was like 14, 15. That sucked, but her songs on the like Better Off, Every Time. I love that song. I think it's so underrated. And even Breathing, I know that one's very popular. That really helped me with my anxiety. If I was really anxious about going to school, I would just play that song on my headphones, you know, just keep breathing, just keep breathing. Like, it's so basic, and I know the song is really popular, but genuinely just having someone to look up to that you know is struggling just like you are, is just, it just warms my heart. And she's like such a good person. Obviously I don't know her personally, but I genuinely believe she's a great person, and I think she's been through so much, and the fact that she's still a genuinely beautiful soul, like through and through, I think it's like such an inspiration to just like I just look up to her a lot. I think she's just such an inspiration, and I think she's so like effortlessly herself, and she is so talented, she's so beautiful, she's so strong, and like it's just, I think she's a really good inspiration for a lot of young women. I think it's great. But the Eternal Sunshine album is what really like made my connection towards this woman 10 times like more, if that even makes sense what I just said. When I was going through my when this album came out, I was basically like less than a year into healing from my first ex, and that experience was really traumatic, not necessarily because of him, but because certain things in that relationship have stuck with me, because it was my first relationship, and also just because I developed really bad PTSD, and it has a lot, and I mean a lot, to do with that relationship, and it's like all like tied together. I'm not gonna get fully into it, but that album, the best way I can describe it is it was the best album for me to cry to, like at night, like have my headphones on, just bawl my eyes out, because I don't think you understand, I couldn't process this breakup properly until the album came out. And I know it sounds a bit silly, but every single song on there, every single lyric is what I felt at that time about this person, about this breakup, about the whole experience, especially with my PTSD, like, you know, put into it as well. And also like, but also there's so many good songs on there where I would just like scream them in the car driving home. Like, obviously maybe I'd be sad, I'd be in my feelings, but I wouldn't be crying. Like, I would just love listening to the album on repeat, and every time I listen to one of the songs on the album, it just brings me back to the moment of when I first listened to the album and thought, wow, like this woman is so famous and so popular, but she's felt so many feelings that I thought no one else in the world has felt before. But everything that she has felt and has spoken through, like in her lyrics, like, and everything she said in her lyrics is so relatable to me, and it made me feel less alone, it made me feel heard, it made me feel understood, and it helped me process my breakup so much. And also it helped me process my PTSD, because like I said, it had so much to do with that person. I will say, I don't want to get fully into it, but I struggled to like go outside on walks. I think I mentioned this before, maybe in my solo date diaries, I think episode 2 maybe. I struggled to go outside on walks because my PTSD was severely bad. This album, for some reason, the more I listened to it, the more better I felt about going outside. Obviously it's not like this album cured my PTSD. PTSD is not curable. I am diagnosed with PTSD. It's not gonna ever go away. It's a part of who I am. It's like, it's gonna stay with me, but I can learn how to cope with it better. And that's basically like, this album has been like a little medication for me with my PTSD, almost. Like, it's just really helped me. And I don't know if I'm making any sense, but genuinely that tattoo means so much to me. That album means so much to me. I try to not play it all the time because I don't want to get sick of it. I don't think I ever would, but when I do listen to it, it's very special for me. And I know it's like a sad thing that, like, you know, I was with this person and they hurt me, and my PTSD as well, and turning into it, it's like very sad and it's all quite heartbreaking. But honestly, like, it just makes me realize how I've come so far, and like I've actually overcome all of these things that I thought would stay stuck with me forever. And I think that's a beautiful thing. So I really love that tattoo. Then, a little bit impulsively, I got 777 on kind of, I don't know if that's my rib, but basically like on the side of my stomach. I'll show you guys this one as well. So I got 777 here. Now, I got this because this is going to sound very silly. There's a TikToker, I've definitely mentioned her in a bunch of my videos, called Reagan777. She has like a massive tattoo of 777 on her stomach, and this woman has helped me through so much. She posts like daily vlogs and like things like that on TikTok, and I just see myself in her so much. She's inspired me so much to like start YouTube, to not care what people think about me, to focus on myself. And also she showed me that it's okay to not go out clubbing and drinking all the time, and have like prioritize having a routine and like reading books and, you know, working yourself and going to the gym. And she did 75 hard as well. If you guys know what that is, it's like a challenge. For 75 days straight, you do 2 workouts, you read a book every day, like a bunch of things you have to do, like a to-do list, and you can't like slack. If you skip a day, you have to restart. And I think she did it twice. I think the first time she like killed it, and the second time she like gave up. But it's not the fact that she gave up, it's the fact that she's shown herself, it's the fact that she's shown that she can do it, but also she shows her audience that she's just a human, and like humans make mistakes and life is fucking hard. And she's also got tattoos all over her arms and her body, and I think they just look so good. Like, she's so beautiful, and even with her tattoos. And I always thought like big tattoos or like a bunch of tattoos wouldn't suit me, which is why I didn't want a lot. But she's just made me very like confident in the person I'm becoming, and she's definitely always probably going to be a huge inspiration to me. And yeah, I just wanted to get that tattooed in relation to her. And you know what, maybe I'll regret that, but in this moment, right, the thing is, I don't think I'm going to regret any of my tattoos, because they will have such meaning to me. Even if maybe in 5 years down the line I don't maybe watch her anymore, which I don't think it's going to happen, because I genuinely enjoy her content so much, and I think it's something I even would have watched like 5 years ago. And I've been watching her for like 2 years now, over 2 years. I watch her YouTube and TikTok like regularly, like consistently. I'm a committed fan. But I just think she's amazing, and I think I wouldn't regret it, because she's almost like made me a part of who I am today, if that makes sense. And then finally, for the grand reveal, for the biggest tattoo I've got, as we know, I don't like big tattoos. I like small, discreet ones with meaning. I got my gratitude covered up, and the cover up is quite big. So I'm going to show you guys. Hopefully you guys will be able to see most of it, because I am wearing the top. But I ended up getting this done. Yeah. So this is a lily, and I actually really wanted this done. And you can't even really tell it's a cover up. Like, I had gratitude written here in this like place where it's got black shading. And honestly, when I first got it done, I was a bit like, oh, this was yesterday. I was a bit like, oh my god, I don't know if I like it. Like, it's so big. Even though I was so excited to get it done. But honestly, I'm really growing to love it, and I think it's so pretty. And I got a lily because it symbolizes rebirth. And again, to do with mental health, to do with trauma, a lot of my tattoos are to do with that, because it's such a big part of who I am. But genuinely, I got that one because rebirth, and just like, I feel like I'm constantly evolving. I'm constantly rebirthing myself. Like, I thought I was in a good routine. I have figured everything out in life literally 3 weeks ago, because I did so much progress on myself for the past 6 months, and I changed so much of my life. Boom, moved out, thought I'd be like buzzing, which I am. Took me a long time to adjust. Honestly, did some silly things whilst I've been living here already. Like, I'm not going to put it out there, but I've done a lot of things that were out of character for me. I've been very confused with my feelings. I've been feeling a lot. I've been overwhelmed. But that's just like a new part of me is rebirthing. Like, all of these experiences, all of these experiences and all of these feelings that I've had in the past 3 weeks after moving out, and all these things I've done that might be out of character or whatever, all my emotions and whatever, it's just shaping me for the next version of myself. And then that version is gonna have some challenges to overcome, and it just keeps going until we die. And I just think rebirth is just like a beautiful thing, and I think lilies are just beautiful. And for the longest time, my favorite flowers were pink roses, just because roses are pretty and my favorite color is pink. But my favorite flowers now are obviously lilies, just because of the symbolization, and I think they're beautiful. I think I tried to buy myself like fresh bouquet of rose. I tried to buy myself a fresh bouquet of lilies every 2 weeks. I actually have a pink bouquet right now that someone got me, and they're just so pretty. And when I actually moved in first, I had white ones, and they're so pretty. The only bad thing is they fucking stain. Like, those bitches stain. I literally had like a pink IKEA mug, and I had it near the fucking bouquet when I had the white like lilies. Why is my mug stained yellow? I don't know, like, is it from the pollen or not? I don't know if it's something stupid, but I don't know what it is. But it's like that on like the stem, they just stain so bad, and I'm just like, bro, I'm not fucking with this. But that's why I got the lily done. And again, I'll insert a picture. But that is everything I have for my tattoos. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 or 8 tattoos. I don't even know. I can't even keep count. But that is my tattoo tour. This is such a long video, I'm so sorry. I hope that I have inspired you guys maybe to get tattoos similar to mine, or given you some sort of insight of why I have the tattoos I have. But yeah, I'm gonna try and upload this as quickly as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I don't even know if anyone's gonna watch this video. Genuinely, I just love speaking to the camera. I just love waffling, and I just love articulating my thoughts, because I feel a little bit less insane speaking to myself because I'm posting it, so you know, it's not as crazy. But also I love editing. I've said that in like all my videos. I love editing so much, even though my editing is like basic. Like, I'm just like chopping up the video and just like doing a little intro, and that's it. Maybe a little zoom in there, a little writing text here. I just like editing. It gets my mind off things, and it's helped me a lot. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really gonna try and get that apartment vlog, Living Alone Diaries episode 1 out soon. If it doesn't upload for next week, if you don't see it next week, just know I couldn't get it through to you guys, but I'll keep you updated. I'll just end up probably filming another video. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing evening, night, morning, day, wherever you are in the world, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I will see you in the next one. And hopefully next time you hear me, I won't sound like a dying old man, because right now that's what I sound like. But surprisingly, I sounded worse yesterday. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm actually gonna go make some noodles now and get ready for bed, because I'm so fucking cold. And I'm gonna moisturize my tattoos. If you have just got a tattoo, don't forget to moisturize it, because we want our tattoos to heal. Okay, yeah. Anyways, also I feel like I haven't done a video with my hair down in so long. My hair I feel like my hair has been a little bit healthier recently. I started using this hair mask. Guys, hair masks are really fucking underrated. Like, why are they low-key like helping my hair? Like, why is my hair like so shiny and so cutesy? Okay, anyways, I'm waffling. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. If I don't see you in the next one, I'll